obviously we stretched out a little bit, from a production standpoint and sonically a little bit, but we thought it was really important to stay who we were and not try to reinvent the wheel.
How do you make records? Because your bio says that you were produced by Jason Aldean's band.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's really difficult because the guys are touring, we're touring, the schedules are crazy, and we made it work again.
Yeah, it's a pain in the butt
record,
to make a record like that. But
how does that work?
It's really cool because all the guys play. It's not just the producer coming in and one person coming in and saying you do this, you do that.
They're
all
actually
of them
producing.
they're playing and producing, and along with David Fanning, who did most of our vocals and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's a neat process.
And to be able to sit down with those guys and just produce the record and go through all these different things and try a million things different ways. And there's not a whole lot of, everyone's really open to everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a dictatorship, and we made sure that going into it. But they're good guys, and we've been friends for a long time.
Is anybody else produced by a band?
I don't know.
I mean, generally in a producer, somebody's got to be calling the shots. And, the band is always throwing an opinion out there. She's the boss of it.
She's actually
yes.
the
I have my whip that I crack.
She's got her bun on, and she means business.
The final stage.
It's on.
It's like Darth Vader, she comes in the morning, gets attention.
Locked in.
A cup of coffee across the table, she just goes like that and zooms right in her hand. It's all hot. But no, I mean, we obviously we have the final say so on everything. If something's not feeling right, or we want to go a different direction, or and there's a lot of that, and that's just part of the process.
Bit of a democracy, it sounds like,
Yeah.
Like, no, I really dig this over here, and I can just see it getting passed around. Sounds fun.
Yeah.
Those guys are great players too.
Yeah, they are.
But your records don't sound like Jason's records, so
right.
They're obviously creative and appreciate that too. So.
Yeah. So it's
very
it's
cool.
Good. They appreciate what we bring to the table, and I think that's having us in part of the major part of the process is going to keep that continuity as far as sonically throughout our career.
And Tully Kennedy, Jason's bass player, we've known him since we moved to town.
He played bass for me down Broadway.
Oh, really?
100 years
so
ago.
So that part of it is really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's great. So that's how you guys kind of met or got.
Sort of, man. It's a really long story, but yeah, sort of. I mean, we were looking for a deal, and he was working with Jason and Broken Bow Records, and happened to hear some guitar vocals that we had done, and didn't know who we were, because we were still individual artists at the time, so he didn't know who Thompson Square was. And they went to the label and was like, "Man, we want to sign these guys. I think we could really do something with them." And then, but just about the same time, our manager rediscovered us online. Listened to some new music. It's like, I think Broken Bow would be all over this. And so that was about a month and a half after we promised each other we're going to give it one more year and throw in the towel, and sitting out in the garage in Smyrna. And then here we are. So.
Most people start in Smyrna.
I think so. It's the center of the universe.
And it's a great word.
Yes.
Did you say Smyrna? Smyrna, whatever you want.
Shiraz, Shiraz. It's all great wine now.